All right, jumping into Final Fantasy X Lulu only OSG challenge. So we took on the crawler last time, and it took a while. It took about an hour and 10 minutes to win because magic was banned because of the negator, and we had to physically strike it with Lulu over and over and over. Her evasion was so high that it was impossible for the crawler to strike her. So it was this weird, like, she can't be hit and she can do 10-15 damage, and you know, you just do that for an hour and you win. So easy easy peasy. But as we go forward here, I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. So Lulu has a few you know, a little bit of distance to go, I should say. I should use proper words. But we are going to take on someone named Seymour Guado. And that terrifies me. I don't know what we can do. I hope we can win, but I think we're going to have to grind a little bit. Like, we're going to have to sit here and we're going to have to level up a little bit so that we can actually be a threat. It's just one of those things where when Seymour summons Anima, that's when we're kind of just like, well, GG. Because Anima has an instant kill death attack that I think pretty much always triggers. So it's a rough life. It's a rough life to be sure. We'll burn out most of these enemies here. Just kind of go through as we need to. Oh, that's good. Really good blocks. I think. What if we fire against the? Ah, it didn't kill him. Blizzard might be the play. Kind of interesting. It's weak against ice, considering it literally lives in the iciest place on the planet that we know of. Absolutely incredible. Right, we're gonna push forward here. Let's just go for it, like Thundara Fury. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this a lot. Like, this is kind of just our life for a little bit, as we do what we can. I'd like to take out both Evil Eyes. That's why I did it that way. It felt like the right play. The real question comes when we do all this and, you know, like, what if we can't defeat Anima? Like, what if we fill out the entire grid? What if we do something crazy like that and we can't win? That'd be absolutely insane. But it is possible. There's a world where that's a reality, which is terrifying. But, you know, also a potential reality. I'm gonna push forward here, or backwards, I guess. I think we get like a little bit of money from this. Oh yeah, I forgot we're trapped. What we needed to do is we needed to I think we needed to backtrack. Was it like right after Spear Morph? Like right after Spear Morph before Crawler? That's when we could backtrack. Like, there's like a small window. And we didn't backtrack because we didn't think it was necessary. And I still don't think it's necessary per se. But it'd be cool to see if we missed anything. Yeah, I mean, I guarantee that Guado Guardian is not letting us through. Yeah, hurry to Makalania. Lord Seymour's expecting you. Yeah, we are, we're here. We are here and they are not letting us go. Nice. It's really a slow going process. We're gonna get a little bit more defense. I mean, that's great and all, but this is not a rapid acceleration into, you know, into killing Anima. Welcome to stream, Alex. Came just in time for us to literally just grinding, yeah, literally just farming AP. I mean, here's the thing. There's a world where I could go face Anima and see how I do, but if I fail, then I think I'm cooked. Like, I don't think I can level up anymore. I guess if I was kind, I would do it. Let's do it fast. Let's cheat, and by cheat I mean let's do the ×2. Technically, we don't normally use boosters, but you know we're big old cheaters today. So welcome to stream, Elliot. Go Lulu. That's right. See if Lulu can live up to our expectations here. The problem is the next hurdle was Anima, and it took us about 1 hour and 10 minutes to defeat the crawler, but we don't have that much. We have one. I think it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much we have 1 turn against Anima, and if we don't kill Anima in that 1 turn, we die, and that's it. Like, that's the life. Like, not to mention Seymour, right? Like, that's not even factoring in the fact that Seymour exists as a threat. Last stream, someone mentioned that Anima has 0 magic defense, and that could be massive. If that is the case, we could roll through Anima, but I'm not sure. Like, there's still some questions to be answered. Oh my goodness, we're confused. We hit ourselves. We're confused again. I mean, we got enough HP to handle this for now, but like, I'm just stuck. The loop is insane. Lulu's evasion is so high she can't hit herself. Bro, am I dead here? Come on. This is wild. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh? I guess I Thundara Fury? That was terrible. The amount of damage we took there was insane. Yeah, I'd like to get a Thundiga Fury on or something like that, or like really see how much we can cast. 'Cause, oh man, that's the question. That's the question. How much can we actually cast? Oh, you finished Arcane, Alex? Was it good? I haven't started the new episodes yet, but I've heard people talk about that it's pretty solid. It's good? Nice. Nice. No, I need to finish it up over the next week. I've got quite a bit of time off of work, but I plan on doing more streaming than anything else. But yeah, like just like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I started thinking like, all right, I gotta start on Arcane again, because like I was on episode 1 and I really I was. Here's the thing. I'm okay with like a cliffhanger if I have to wait like 1 day, which is what I set myself up for. But like, if I had watched those first 3 episodes, and with what happened in episode 3, like happening, I would have been like frustrated that I couldn't watch episode 4. Like being able to watch episode 3 and episode 4 for me was like very good, because it was kind of crazy. I was like, come on, like I can't stop on that episode. Like there's no way. Oh no, we're back in it. We're back in the pit. Please don't confuse me. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Man, this might take a bit. This might take a little bit of time. Who would have thought? Oh, we only hit him once. I guess we still killed him, though. That's good. I wasn't sure we'd get that evil eye down. Ah, he's been a menace since 2002. Truly. Evil Eyes and Mobros in the Omega Ruins. That's my two true enemies. Oh man, again. There's a world where maybe I should see if I have Confused Ward. Like, my goodness. We're getting beat up. Oh, come on. All right, you know what? Actually, let's chill. Let's chill. We don't have to Thundara Fury. Like, this helm will not kill me. How many controllers have died to Mobro ambushes? I mean, quite a few, I imagine. It's funny. That's the thing that's trained me to be like so okay with like being wiped though in games. Like if I just die and I just lose like an hour of progress, I'm just like, man, this is just what I grew up on, you know. This is just one of the threats. Nice. I mean, oh man, the question is, when do we push against Anima? I think we get the Gust spells and then we just try our luck. I think that's fair. And it's crazy because we're almost done with the grid. Like, it's just these two sections. And then I guess we do have like this area too, but this will be harder to open. Autosave coddles us nowadays. Yeah, there's a lot of like, you won't lose any of your progress. I don't know if it's good or bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's debatable. I mean, there are still hard games nowadays, so it's not like every game is easy. I mean, there's the Souls games. Those are probably the explicit definition of difficult game. Back in my day, you need to input a password manually. The real challenge is I was around for like the beginning of internet stuff, right? Where it's like, oh, this is how you do it. But like before then, man, no guides on the internet, no hope, no idea what to do. Truly a challenge. Yeah, I'm just banking that if I get confused, I have enough HP to not care. So I got 3k HP. A lot of it off that lightning dodging that I definitely did legitimately and didn't cheat. Oh, this could be big. I'm actually, I mean, if I do the like fire gust spells or thunder or whatever, right? if I do the gust spells and they don't work, there's probably an argument that I could try flare against Anima. I mean, honestly, the real challenge, if you will, the real challenge is like if I flare for like max damage, my double cast is behind a level 4 lock in 3, so I can't get like double cast for that. It's got to be my overdrive that finishes it off. Yeah, leveling up so far, it's not too terrible. Like, this is okay. We'll just take care of that guy. Easy peasy, just like that. Yeah, we were doing a little bit of backtracking, but we should be good now. Ready to get a little bit more defense. Let's go. Agility is also a big deal. Like, that's actually very nice to see. What was your first video game, or the first you remember? First video game? That's a good question. First video game, because you know how it is, like you get your console, and I feel like there was like a few. Right now I'm torn between, I think it was either Medieval or Spyro the Dragon. It was one of those two, I want to say. Yeah, which is like, honestly, like in terms of like your starting video games and then being Medieval and Spyro the Dragon, like, I'm biased. I think I hit the jackpot. Like, those are crazy good games to start with. Especially Spyro. Like, just a goated game for sure. Like, such a good game. I think it was either Spyro or Spyro or Medieval. First Final Fantasy was now I'm like misremembering. I think it was 9. It was either 7 or 9, but it depends on your definition of first. 7 is my first in that I watched my friend play it. Does that count? I think I might have seen him play it first, and then we rented 9 from Blockbuster, and then my first I owned was 10 because I told my parents I wanted Final Fantasy, and they didn't understand Roman numerals. I just said Final Fantasy. It was probably confusing. They just went to the store and said, "Give me Final Fantasy." Yeah. Welcome to stream, Sadiaro. Yeah. Or should I say Jack Ryan's? Medieval was a classic first. Came with the PS1 for many people. That might have been why I played it. I wish I remember, because like I'll ask my mom this stuff, and like she just won't remember. Like, because she, in her head, she's like, I don't care about video games. So, like, she doesn't remember, like, what the first would have been or anything like that. I had a Mickey game for the PS1 and Pokemon Red. I don't know which was first. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, growing up, the PS1 was like the big one, the big console. I had a Game Boy Advance. PS2. That's pretty much it. Got a PC like way later, like when I was a teenager. It wasn't even mine though, it was like the family computer, right? So it's a little bit disingenuous to say I got a PC. Mine was 10 for sure. Nice. Ooh, he's still alive. Ratchet and Clank. I still haven't really like played too much Ratchet and Clank. I really feel like I should. Yeah, Pokemon Red was I forget. I think I either had red or I had blue. I forget. I think it was red. Yeah, that was like the main one I played for like Pokemon. And then I also played Pokemon Silver, but I wasn't as into that. You know what it was? I think growing up I watched Pokemon, and I really liked, like, you know, the whole like, oh, capture the Pokemon and stuff. But once it like got beyond the Pokemon I had seen in the show, I just didn't have as much interest in it. Although I will say I think Silver and beyond, like they definitely made the game a little bit more enticing. I feel like hot take. I feel like a lot of the aspects of Pokemon Red and Blue are it's harder to replay those, like or sorry, play those like initially, like if you're not if you didn't play them as a kid. I don't know. I only know because my sister has been playing some like Pokemon games, and she explains to me like what you do in them, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like complex, like much more complex than like what we had as kids. But it's also like an unfair comparison, right? Because like I'm comparing a game that's like 20 years later. It's like, well, obviously, yeah, they figured out more things. Like, sure, yeah. Spyro the Dragon was my first PS1 game, and because of that, it's a top 5 game for the PS1. Nice. Just because of that. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Solitary Scar Gaming. Pokemon designs were amazing in Red, but Gen 2 isn't actually a good game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like as the games progress, they like figured out like better. I want to say game design, but I feel like that's too broad. Like that. Like, what does that even mean? Like better game design. I feel like it was. You know what it is? I feel like Red was almost like a fetch quest, and then like Silver had a little bit more to it. And the fact that you go, I think Silver was the run, right, where like you do everything, and then they're like, you can go back over to, what's the region called? Is it Kanto region, or it's not Johto? You can go back to the first one, the first game's region, and like face people there, and that blew my mind. That's incredible. Yeah, I could just have like a sucky opinion, potentially. But the feeling of the newer games feels like it's a little bit more in depth. I'm gonna be honest. I think Flare Wrath definitely won't kill Anima. Yeah, I don't know, because someone had mentioned. I'm sorry, I'm terrible. I forget who had mentioned it, but they had said that like Anima has 0 magic defense, which is insane for me. But who's been able to kill Anima? Tidus, Waka once he does his journey. Riku, like who could kill? I don't think Orin could he? Like, there's so many characters we played as in OSG challenges that just cannot take on Anima. The threat of an instant death is too much. And I want to say we did the test. So if we grinded 990 Blitzball games, it doesn't matter. Ribbon does not protect against death. So it doesn't do, you know what I mean? Like, there's no like feasible, even like a 200-hour grind won't help us. Concept of a post game was new to me at that time. That's fair. No, Orin tanked her. Did he? Riku, Yuna, and Tidus one. Oh yeah, and then Yuna, of course, yeah, because she's Yuna. Yeah, that makes sense. I can get my strength up, but do I care? I probably do, but also like, nah, it's fine. Yeah, and then I'm positive. I'm positive Waka's gonna win. I mean, with the attack rails, like, come on. Like, come on. Of course he wins. Each is gonna do what, 4K at the most, and then 5. No, it's a good point. Because HP is at 18K. If we got four instances of 5K damage, that would be enough. But I think this fact that the wiki or whatever says Anima's magic defense is 0 is probably true. I also think it's a trap. Waka wins a severe grinding. I think Waka's fine. I think Waka gets carried from the strength spheres that we get along the way. Like, Waka's grid inherently isn't, like, strength focused. But I think because he'll be in a situation where he's getting all these strength spheres, I think he'll be fine. That being said, I'm not sure. Because, I mean, how many hits does Waka have with his overdrive? It's 12, right? So, like, I mean, imagine if we were able to do a 12 cast Fury. Like, Lulu would win as well. Like, it would be insane. Yeah, so I think Waka's fine. And then Kamari is... There's no way. There's no chance. I'm sorry. There's no chance. I think we've seen the video of us trying that and cheating. Lulu's ultimate weakens the magic too much. That's fair. Maybe if we had double cast, but that's not possible to get. I am thinking about redoing these. Well, not redoing these series, but I talked about it before. But I've thought about doing like an OS, or not an OSG challenge, but like a character only run. So like it'd be like Lulu only, but she's not locked to her grid only. She's locked. She has no restrictions in the sphere grid. And if we do that, then everyone can win. But I'm not sure when I'll do that yet. Cause I kind of want to do the Masters Challenger mod from Carifian. Because it looks crazy, and I played through it off camera, and it was really fun. It was challenging, like the sin scale doing like the flicker and cheer. That was funny. Yeah, I need to get into modding, honestly. I actually talked to Carifian a little bit on Reddit when they posted their mod, or I don't know. I don't think they posted their mod. I think someone posted about it, and then Carifian commented. If I remember right, but no, they kind of like went over like how they did it, and they said you really just have to like extract, like use. I think it's like I'm gonna hopefully not butcher their description of it, but you need to use like a VBF, a tool for like reading the VBF file, and then extract like hexes, and then edit them and just see like what you can change. Like it's very manual. So I mean, if that's the case, we could probably change Blitzball. Yeah. Double cast at 100% win. Yeah. Yeah, we could also play 600 Blitzball games for break damage limit, but I don't think we're even close to breaking the damage limit, so I don't think that's necessary right now. And honestly, even if we did, I don't think we can just do 18k damage. Yeah, it's locked behind level 4. Level 4 and a level 3. So like there's no legit way to do this. It's actually, you know what? It's actually why my overpowered series from years ago didn't include a lot of those abilities, because when I got all the way up to Xanakin, I didn't have like when I got up to this point that I'm at right now, I didn't have the ability to break those locks. I was also on PS3, so I didn't, you know, it was before I even used tools in this game, honestly. I was just like hitting my head against the wall and grinding as much as I could. Did 600 Blitzball games for Dark Matter. Broke damage limit, and then, you know, thought it was a cool video. Yeah, so to reiterate the goal here, for those who have just joined, we're trying to get a Gus spell so that we can then take on Anima, and ideally, in a perfect world, potentially, perhaps, we're able to kill Anima with the Gus spell. There's no guarantee, and to that same degree, like, Seymour's also still a threat. Like, Seymour's still an issue. He could also cause us problems, but right now we're worried on Anima because that's been the block for so many of our runs. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way, not to cheat, but like, I want to be honest. If I do this Lulu overdrive on the keyboard, it might be better. Like, it might be faster. Like, what if I could do it on the keyboard? I don't know the keyboard command for it, or like the keyboard buttons, because I never play on keyboard. Maybe a hot take: Final Fantasy games play terribly on keyboard. they're very much intended for controllers. I hate when I have to play on keyboard. It just feels so weird. Like using the WASD to move. I'm just like, this is goofy. Oh, maybe I should have hit the dingo first because I would have gotten another turn. Looks like it's amateur hour. One thing we could do is... Oh man, what gives Turbo Black Magic? Isn't there a Blitzball prize that gives Turbo Black Magic? Isn't that a thing? I swear there is. So if that's the case, then we could do Turbo Black Magic. But does that help our overdrive? I don't know. Oh, SOS Haste. Can we equip something with low on HP Haste so we can get maybe one Gospel in and then go for the Wrath ability? You know what? I think I screwed myself over in that regard, Jack. Because I think in order to get that, wouldn't that have come from the Cactars and the Thunder Plains? Unless I already have one. No, I think I screwed myself over. I think that probably drops from like a Cactar or something. That's actually the one thing I want to do with the Kamari run, because it is so challenging. I want to go through and identify like what drops do I need from what monsters, because I kind of just like went willy-nilly, and then I feel like I got put in a situation where it was very, very hard. It's funny because if we had Riku, like, life would be so much easier. Just the ability to steal and then like get and bribe and customize is insane. Welcome to the stream, Roji. Let's get Lulu 99 Dark Matters. Man, the grind starts now. Play Blitzball. Let's do it. What's our first prize? Not even a Dark Matter. What a shame. Welcome to the stream, Shenandoah. Earliest SOS Haste drop is Ogre. Oh, is it Ogre? Oh, I thought it might be Cactar, but... Oh man, not even possible. What a bummer. Yeah, we had no chance to kill those Cactars with magic. The only guess I have is like... Are Cactars immune to death? We could have cast death on them. But then based off of what Shenandoah is saying is... it doesn't matter, like, because they don't drop anything. That's the only monster I would think could drop like an SOS Haste. Maybe they drop... No, they don't drop Chocobo Feathers, do they? Nothing drops anything useful in this game. It's always steals and bribes. That's the real value. Yeah, Chocobo Feather can be stolen, and we can customize it. Yeah. Unfortunately for this challenge, where Lulu is locked to her grid, so she never will get steal. Yeah. The challenge is real. Man, my goodness. Well, ideally we're getting closer and closer. Trying to get the Gust spell. I mean, it might even be worth getting like all the Gust spells just to see if Anima's weak to anything. Although I don't think they are. Yeah. I really exist to make trouble for myself. That's really what I'm doing here.
Time to get down.
Time to get down, she says. I mean, honestly, fair. If there's thunder about, you better get down. Ruh-roh. Ambush and everything? How rude. It is crazy how much I played this game recently. Played this quite a bit. Yeah, the first strike is so good. The Kamari one will be awesome, or best way to get stronger is lightning dodging and winning this game against the goers. Yeah, well, that's just the requirement. Yeah, for sure. Beacon, you might want a SOS reflect drop from Mech Gunner. Oh, that's a good point. Well, what am I doing? Okay, that was embarrassing. Not many games better than this one. This is a really good game, for sure. I think for challenge runs, this is, I think it's pretty obvious. This is my favorite one to run, for sure. It's why I've done so many runs through it. I want to get back to Final Fantasy 12, 10-2. I was thinking about doing a 7 challenge as well. Like a magic only or something like that. But this is my favorite one to run for sure. Yeah, fill up with magic plus whenever we get those. Yeah, that's the hard part, honestly. Like, this game gives you a lot of strength spheres, not as much magic spheres. There's definitely a imbalance. What am I doing? Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. I meant to hit the dingo. It's okay. It happens. Why don't I choose the remember action thing? I could. I always mess it up though. Like I always forget where I'm at in the menu and I click the wrong thing. It's not a bad idea though. Like there's been moments in games where I've not used that. And then, like, in hindsight, I'm like, oh, that would have been actually incredibly... Like, that would have been very useful and something I should have done. Yeah, let's give that a shot here. Yeah, so we're going to go to config here. Not music. Oh, that's off. Interesting. Memory. I'm honest, I don't know how to do that on PS2. I think it exists in the PS2, maybe? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. That's all, yeah. Yeah, Overdrive's not doing as much as we'd like. To be honest, we're approaching the end. We're approaching the end of the sphere grid, so I don't know if it's going to be better. We'll see. We're very close. We have Waterga. We are almost there. Oh. Bandara Fury. Alright, let me think about this. Okay, so that's that. Okay, cool. Trying to figure out keyboard controls. Let me try something here. Can we overkill with water guy? Oh, we might be able to. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. We should be fine. I mean, honestly, hot take. Can we kill everything with water guy? Alright, let's see. Wait. That's still 7. I thought it would go down. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna figure out our lives. Also, what if we just water guy? What if everything gets a water guy? That seems pretty good. Hey! It is pretty good. Who would have thought? Flare Wrath, it's going to be much harder. It is. That's why I'm going to try to cheat. And by cheat, I mean I'm not going to use my controller. So I need a setup for this, actually. I'm set up not to use my keyboard at all right now. It's like pushed away, but like I need to get ready. All right. So apparently if I use the directional keys on my keyboard, left and right, it will do this overdrive. So let's see if that's true. Not true. That did nothing. Oh no, I'm reading more forum articles and posts, and they say just use a controller. It's impossible on keyboard. Oh, that might. Oh no, that might ruin our theory that we can just use a keyboard to get like it's actually worse on keyboard according to what everyone's saying. Oh, that sucks. I thought it was gonna be something where I could like the developers didn't expect you to use keyboard, so it was gonna be OP or something. Auto hotkey? I mean, maybe, but at that point, I might as well just like cheat. Like, I might as well just like save edit my game. Welcome to the stream, Jenna. Flans overkill with Fyra, Eyes overkill with Thundera, Wolves with Fyra. That other thing with Water Gun. Oh yeah, the helm. Yeah. The Raldo, whatever you want to call it. Thunderga. Let's do it. Can you please get OP and get Flare? Well, I'm doing my best to not get Flare. I'm gonna see if I can beat Anima, And if I can't beat Anima with the Gust spells, then Flare might be on the table. That might be the world we have to enter. That being said, though, like, honestly, leveling up to get Flare is not that bad. Like, it's kind of crazy how close we are. Dude, the fact that I am really banking on the idea that Anima has 0 magic defense. That, oh man, that overdrive's just not good. I agree, it's kind of quick actually. Yeah, it is. It's nuts how close it is. Probably should fire right here, just because not near safe. Ultimate would be sick with Flare. Yeah, I can't get any level 4 key spheres. That's right. It's unfortunate, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. Let's hold off on, should we hold off on our overdrive? Depends on what we face. It would be nuts to get ultimate at this point. That'd be crazy. Very good. I'm low health, but that's fine. Surely that's okay. One more fight should be. Nice. This is a perfect fight. Pretty much every fight is great except for the double eye one. A double eye ambush has the potential to confuse me, and that's not good. Welcome to stream, Donuts. Join just in time. You actually joined at a perfect time. We are like just about to take on Seymour. Why, that's crazy. That's uncanny. You knew when to hop in. We have just gotten all the Goth spells, an HP node, which we don't really care about, but cool. And now let's go talk to Maester Seymour Guado about how he feels. Oh, I forgot we signed Linux because someone asked me to. I love how the temples can immediately identify that Riku's an Albed. Waka, completely clueless. He just doesn't know anything. An Albed? A guardian?
Halt!
Preposterous.
The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Albed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now.
We ever lose all recordings and data for this game, just hit me up, guys.
To be a guardian.
I'll recite all the lines. we'll get the voice actors back together. We'll recite all the lines. Hope pain doesn't take me out. Truly. Hello, Trommel.
Ah, Lady Yuna. Thanks to you.
I love that he gives us a Riku piece of equipment. Like, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's good from a gameplay perspective because Riku's so new to the party, and Sheltarg is great for, you know, magic. Let's see more cast, but it's funny that he's the one to give it to us.
Ah, there you are.
Mr. Seymour and Lady Yuna. I couldn't be happier even if it was my own wedding.
Shalinda, the
Now Visions of
original
Sin
simp.
will have something to be
My
joyful
gosh.
about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
Can you have more than one final Aeon? Wouldn't it be like the trolliest thing ever if we accepted Seymour's proposal after he was a huge jerk and like made him our final Aeon, but then just never summoned him? Like, that's just checkmate right there. We can still leave. Oh yeah, we can leave. We can. Yeah, the game. I want to say the game never locks you into a position where you cannot leave to grind. You can always grind a little bit. It's also why you just have a billion encounters on the Bevel. It's not High Road. It's the Bevel like path. You know, because they know like, oh, if you're underleveled, like being underleveled and being unable to grind would be like brutal for the game to set up for you. I forgot to get this elixir. Ether. He just tells us about Seymour. So, I mean, you can learn lore. I did a video on that. That was kind of cool. There's a dog with the biggest ears ever. I've never met a dog with ears like that. It's absolutely crazy.
This may well answer a few questions.
That Bevel area has so many good drops. It does. Good experience, good drops.
I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen
You guys
to me
hyped for
very
Seymour?
carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed, even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart.
Man, was that before or after
He's
you
using
banished him
Yevon,
to a temple?
The Guado,
What do you
and
think?
even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own.
You think he decided to do that before or after you banished him to the
But I
temple?
do not fault him, because I was not wise enough.
Blitzball Mania,
He
the
has
baddest
suffered
MF.
and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
No, I don't want to die. Oh, that's the Xanarkin scene, right? Where Seymour's crying,
Wonderful.
right?
Will Yuna be alright?
Without us, no.
That's right. Without us, absolutely not.
You
She
saw
is
it, didn't you?
absolutely
Seymour's
cooked.
bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
I love that there's a world where I think you can just keep on talking to Waka, and you're just like, this can't be happening. Dude, this is the synopsis for everyone in Spira. Lord Jisco, how horrified. I shall pretend I did not witness that. She's really taking a page out of Seymour's book. Pretend you didn't see them. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
Why would the lady have such a thing?
Are you gonna get up? Oh, what do you... Oh, shoot. What do you have? I don't think there's anything that's better than what we currently have. We can buy this just in case we don't have it, but I don't really plan on using it.
I wonder if that means she... Just like Lady...
Alright, what are we gonna do? Let's... I kind of like the idea of ice proof. I don't know. What do I do? The thing is, I think the magic defense, like, plus 3% just doesn't matter here. I'm not sure. Ultimately, I think with my setup against, you know, let's controversial take. I'm just gonna do something crazy. Let's just get plus 500 HP. I think we've got already like really good magic defense. So I think this match, we have 70. That's stupid. That is a dumb number. Let's, oh, I can't actually, sorry. I can't actually show you anyone else's sphere grid because I kicked them out. But no one has higher magic defense than Lulu that I know of. Outside of maybe Yuna? Oh, did I save?
Go.
Right.
I don't think I saved.
We will protect Yuna.
I don't think I saved.
From anyone. Even a maester.
Okay, that's fine.
This can't be happening.
Alright, let's figure this out.
He's truly at fault. It must be done.
I don't think I saved. Did I save? What's my coordinates? My coordinates are 239.01525. Okay, I'll remember that. If I need to backtrack. I like to approach from this angle because it's so goofy. We just show up in the middle. We just teleport.
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me.
Does Lulu ever have any lines against Seymour?
Yuna!
I forget. I know Tidus does, Kamari does, Yuna does, Orin does, Waka does. But I don't know if Riku or Lulu
You
do.
killed him.
What of it? Lady Yuna, certainly you knew of these things, did you not? Well then, why have you come here?
A smart person would have a sphere recording right now and leave. And tell
I
Trommel,
came to stop you.
come get your mans.
I see.
He's gone crazy.
You came to punish me then.
I'm shocked that Riku doesn't have a line after that whole destruction of home business. Who just wants blood?
Of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the guardian.
If this is Final Fantasy 12, I just cast death on him. Because
Well,
humans are just susceptible
If
to
you're
it.
offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour. I trust my
You
guardians
came to
with my
punish me
life,
is so goddamn
but they are
cheeky.
also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt.
He didn't make it
I
that
will fight you
kinky.
too.
It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like you came to punish me then,
All right.
daddy, or something like that. There was nothing like
Mr.
that.
Seymour!
So be it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot Yuna's in this fight. She gets put, there's no way to remove her, except the hard way. Yeah, I don't think Lulu has any line in any boss fight. I mean, you could argue that she has a line in like the Yojimbo one where we meet Lady Ginham, but like that's just not really, that's just a cutscene, right? Like that's just a cutscene. So. Let's focus. He said, Daddy, I turn off the console right there and then. He is dead. Beautiful. Another focus. Oh, he's gonna do Berserker Confused though. So annoying. Am I in trouble here? Maybe. Because I can't hit myself. Oh, I meant during the actual fight of the special command. No, I don't think so. Alright, I have to kill him. He's gonna... Oh no, I didn't fire up. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I messed up. I might die here. Because I'm playing stupidly. Alright, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is okay. I am not throwing the game right now. Do not worry. Alright, I need 4 more focuses, something like that. I think the focus carries on into the Anima fight, and boy, do I need it. Dude, look at this. Look at how insane we are. Like, genuinely. Like, this is insane. Like, our magic defense is stupid. That's a 3rd focus. I'm gonna risk it all. I'm gonna go for a 4th one. He could double cast again. $270. Insane. And then this is my 5th one. And we're good? We're fine? I'm tempted to elixir. What is X potion? Alright, I got a plan here. I feel like... Alright, I'm gonna high potion. I feel like I should start the next fight with full HP. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. Alright, let's just destroy him. I mean, I could do it for the fun. I can do it the fun way. Let's bio. Oh, he's poisoned. Oh no. Poison is super weak in this game, surely. No, it's not. It's 600 damage. Poison's really good in this game. Okay, Seymour. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay, buddy. If you insist, keep on taking that damage. See, arguably, if Trommel saw this isn't my fault. If he stops taking actions, it's over. Like, we're good.
Come, Anima.
So remember the last boss of 13 being weak to poison? Yeah, I don't remember if I figured that out or not. Because a lot of the fights, like, I would play, beat them, and then I'd look up, like, what I was actually supposed to do for the optimal strategy. Because I was curious. I try not to look up things beforehand, because I feel like when I'm doing my Let's Plays, if I'm just looking up, like, a guide, it's kind of boring for me, right? Like, selfishly enough. Like, it's boring to the degree of, like, okay, well, I'm just looking up how to do this, so, like, who cares? Like, I don't know. I have to figure out things myself. No, this is bad. That's insane. It's not enough, but 6 times 2,000 is 12k. That was around 2,500. Dude, I think we win. I think we win. I think there's a way we can win this. I think there's a way we can win this. That's insane. Oh, I did save. Thank goodness. I was so... I didn't know. I didn't remember. I was like, oh, please tell me. Yeah, I need to hit one more. I need to hit one more of those. I need to hit 7. And also, I need to do, like, a little bit more damage. Because if I do 7 at 2,300, what's that damage? That's 14k into 16,100. So 16,100 damage around. So, do I have the ability to increase my magic? Magic plus 4, sure. Magic plus 4. Magic plus 2. Magic. Oh, okay. We've got a plan. We got a plan. I think Fire Gut with enough magic, it works. I really think it does. Dude, he punished us. Dude, this is crazy. I'm actually really excited. I did not know if Lulu could do it. I always thought there was potential, because here's the thing about it. Any character that can hit multiple times has potential to win the fight. Like, it's just the fact. It's just fact, right? And then Yuna gets a pass because she's Yuna and she summons. But that was big. Yeah, that's like, I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna do Fire Gut here. They are getting hit less than Anima did. The ice plant is weak to fire, and it took less damage than Anima. That 0 MP, or sorry, 0 magic defense is not a joke. That is a real thing. I wonder if they did that because of Shiva being the intended fight mechanic there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We still have to win, like against Seymour third Seymour. So it's not a guarantee, but it's pretty good. How you been, Blitz? Oh, I've been good, Rage. We just got so close to killing Seymour. Like, we're on the cusp of greatness. Anima skipped Magic Defense Day, and Anima will rue the day they did that. Truly. Probably also leg day. Yeah, I don't know, like, if there's how you work out your legs if you're Anima. I mean, I've seen Anima move before, and it's kind of weird. By the way, glad you enjoyed our discussion of 12 and World of Final Fantasy. Yeah, for sure. I'm always down to talk about Final Fantasy. World of Final Fantasy I'm interested on because I haven't played it yet. 12, I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm an expert on 12, but I feel like I know enough where I can hold a pretty like good conversation on like what I think in terms of like things to do and like the paths to choose at certain intervals of the story. You can wait before ice and block with iceproof though. That's true. That is true. If I get the sequencing down, I can just do that. I mean, there's also a world. Maybe it's a hot take, but I'm a one solution kind of guy. And if the solution for Lulu is overdrive against Anima, then why can't we just do that to Seymour? Why can't I just heal myself and then cast a bunch of magic at him and kill him? I just hate post game at 12. Broke me and all. Yeah, post game at 12 is they don't mess around. I feel like Final Fantasy 12 games in general have steadily gotten like harder with their post games. I feel like that's been the case. Like it's funny because I came from the world of 10 and 12 and I played against like Ruby Weapon and stuff like that in 7 after I maxed all my stats out, and then it was super easy, and then I was like, oh, I guess like, you know, you're not supposed to do that. And it was pretty close. It was really close. It was specifically because it was 6 iterations of around 2k to 2.5k damage. So it was around 16,100 damage. If we had done one more hit, we would have killed Anima. Hate post game of 13 and honestly of 10, only because of the insane amount of grinding. 10 probably has one of the hardest grinds, for sure, I would say. In terms of, like, enjoyment. Like, I gotta be real. It's really tough to enjoy 10's grind. Because at a certain point, you're just facing the same enemy, right? Like, you're just doing the same thing. Yeah, I didn't mind the 13 post-game, to be honest. But I don't know... Well, you know what I mean? Like, I did it once, and I feel good about it. But I don't know if I'd do it again. I kind of feel that way about 10, though, as well, now I think about it. Like, I don't know if I, like, strive to beat Penance again. I don't know if I care to. I mean, it's okay, I guess. If there was, like, a mod or, like, an alteration how Penance behaved, maybe... But it's kind of like been there, done that. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Grind is insane in 10. It's not fun either. Yeah, I think there was ways to make it a little bit more enjoyable for sure. Bro, you had at least 2 12-hour streams in 13. I did have a bunch of 12-hour streams in 13, but it's still not as long as 10. Is it? I don't know. Maybe am I? Have I finally lost it? Can I no longer discern time? That might be the case. Maybe I've lost the ability to discern time. Maybe 10's shorter. I don't know. Oh my gosh. It didn't feel as long. Yeah, 13 is a lot faster if you get the egg and farm the correct fights. Yeah, I definitely didn't like, I didn't follow any guide or like do anything like that. And I am sure my grinding strategy was not efficient. Like I am positive that is the case. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a new grind coming on, but I don't know if I want to. My new idea was a little bit nutty, potentially. But like, you know how like Primal Liquid does all these like how overpowered can you get like videos, and they're fantastic. What if we did a series similar to that, but we do it with every single like area when you could do something? So what I mean by that is like, when I get on the salvage ship, I can technically fill out the entire sphere grid for before locks come into play. So like, what if we did that, and then we got to the next point where like, okay, well now once you got like the level 1 locks and Blitzball, we can do it again, but unlock everything. Like, get as strong as you possibly can at every single iteration, with every like the most optimal you can possibly be in every single iteration of the game. The problem is like, it's too much. What I'm describing, I think, is thousands of hours. I think it'd just be a lot. I just don't know if I have the time. Yeah, it'd be hard. Lightning Returns is just a different kind of game. Yeah, I feel like I've ruined Lightning Returns. Potentially. I feel bad. I started using those DLC outfits and I was like, okay, these are heavily pay to win. Like, I think, I don't know, man. I feel like I need to do a run without them. Like a run without the deal. Because all semblance of the combat system has become like warped by the fact that I am like insanely strong. Oh, I could be dead here. Nah, bro, focus on more fun things. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know if that grind would be fun. I'm dead. Yeah, GG. There's a challenge to kill the first water flan in Besaid with Tidus. Dr. Swelman made a video about it. Yeah, Warrior Light did that one. Yeah. It was funny. What am I doing here? I made a similar video to that, the water flan one, but like 6 months before. But mine was with the save editor. So like mine was, I didn't go through and grind, like everything, which I think is incredible. So I think Warrior Light did like a really cool thing. But then someone like hopped on my video and they're like you're stealing content and you're crap. And I was like, but the upload dates, like mine's 6 months before. Like, that's so bad. Yeah. Yeah, the main difference is the dedication, honestly. Because Warrior Light spent like dozens, if not hundreds of hours doing that. And I spent 5 seconds in a save editor, which is less cool. And also, like, you don't see like what the true grind looks like what the actual damage looks like. It's just like max damage immediately. Yeah. I think it was Warrior Light. I think they might have changed their username. I forget what it is now. But I remember I was checking out their channel because they were doing some like the first soldier stuff, and I was trying to like see if I'd like that game. But they uploaded a few of those, and then I lost my entire opportunity to play because Square shut down the servers. It's a little bit of a bummer. You had seen me and Fafnir fight on how you would play that game. Oh, 13. You mean Lightning Returns, right, Uji? Is that the one you mean? Well, I mean, Fafnir made a good point. So, what Fafnir had said, which I think makes sense, is like they lose interest, like when someone goes beyond and like breaks the combat system, right? Where it's like, okay, like you're not like progressing what the game is intended, so you're super OP. Which I mean I could see because like one of the things Fafnir mentioned was when bosses get their HP critical, right? They kind of have this new combo moveset sometimes, or they have new actions. And if you're OP, you just don't see that because you just clear through them. But I think there's like a balance. For me, what I've strived to do more now is like, which is why I'm kind of bummed about Lightning Returns, is like I try to play through the game pretty normally, and then when I play through like on my second run, I'm like, all right, how busted can I get? Like how broken can I make this run? Did you win the fight? I don't know if there is a winning the fight. I think it's just a disagreement, right? And you know, you're mostly trying to express your thoughts, not change the other's opinion, right? Something like that. Fighting is all about coming to an understanding and empathizing with the other person. All right. How much more AP do we need? That's the question. I'm emphasizing with winning the argument. Damn, that's fair, actually. That's funny. BBL. It's okay. We'll see if we get to it. I mean, we should. And the VOD's always up. Fafnir Fang is right, but sometimes there are games in which it is so easy to get OP by just doing the side quests. It's kind of impossible not to get OP. That is for sure the case with like I feel that way with a lot of like Bethesda games actually, because you get experience, you level up, you get your stats up, and then you go to like the final fight and you're like, all right, well I cannot be killed, so like let's do this. Yeah. Maybe I'm not playing on the right difficulty. I just play on whatever the game sets normally, which I think is normal difficulty. But I know a lot of those games have like legendary difficulty or like hardcore or whatever. I'm actually excited. I think we're close to an agility increase, maybe. I'd like to get one of those. Are we close? Oh, I just lied. We're not close at all. We still got a little bit of ways. Yeah, it's tough. It always feels like in this like section, this is where like the grinding occurs, right? This is just the way it is. All the overkills. Oh, I might be in trouble. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're safe now. We're safe. I thought we were getting a little bit rolled there, a little bit diced. I was slightly concerned. Yeah, it might be a little bit off topic, but with the Lightning Returns game, like videos, I've been going kind of hard, honestly, on like video length. The one that uploads Monday, keep in mind our Let's Plays are normally about an hour. One that uploads Monday, I think, is 2.5 hours. So like I've just been playing for longer periods. So I think we're gonna be done with that series pretty quickly, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I probably gonna record a little bit of that today, even. You know, just get some Lightning Returns in. Nice. It is simple that now that all I have to do is cast Fire Guy, that I've completely avoided the fact that I gotta switch spells. Makes the fight slightly faster, which makes the grind faster. Alrighty. Making it through. Question is, do we just claim the magic, or do we also claim flare? I don't think flare is explicitly necessary. I don't know. The fact that there's no magic defense on Anima is such a good thing for us. Find ourselves incredibly lucky for that. I mean, that is just, that is great. Nice. A little bit more evasion. That was good because we were definitely lacking. We only had 68, so clearly 72 was necessary. Gonna insert as much sarcasm as I possibly can into that statement. I mean, it's just our evasion and magic defense is so high. It's ridiculous. We're very, very well equipped for that. Let's actually overdrive here. Ooh, ambushed. Thankfully, we can take out the evil eye first. Make our lives a lot easier, that's for sure. We'll just take him out here. What are you grinding for right now? So right now we're trying to get a little bit more magic. So we faced Anima with Lulu. She's locked on her sphere grid, right? But we did 16k damage to Anima, and Anima has 18k health. So we need a little bit more we were around here when we tried. So we need a little bit more magic. So we get magic up there, some up here as well. So we're just trying to get a little bit more magic stat, and hopefully we can kill Anima. That's the big goal. We'll see if we can actually do it. I don't know. Yeah. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm PJ Fonby. Hopefully I've said that right. Yeah, it's incredibly hard. It's funny because like when we did this with Tidus, like life is easy, right? You use Tidus and you're like, okay, like slice and dice, blitz ace, Anima's dead. But in this case, like we're focusing 5 times, we're prepping everything. It's ridiculous. That's right, bro. Okay, cool. I didn't know if I was butchering the name or anything like that, you know. Didn't want to do anything like that. But no, I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know. Like, so there's there's also the argument that we could get flare, and that's at the very end of the grid. That would take a little bit longer. But is it necessary? I think we're gonna try for these magic increases first, and if we get them and it's like, okay, well, like we execute well and we still fail, we'll probably start looking at the flare more seriously. But if we can get away with just doing the magic increases, like, why not? Like, let's just do that. All right. Burning out the evil eyes. Fighting the ice flans. And the time of our lives. Alrighty. The grind continues. Seeing I got mentioned by Sardiara Sanchez. It's probably a discussion about like how a playthrough with the intention to be watched should be played. Oh, I think we were talking about let me pull up. I don't know. Here's the thing. We were talking about Lightning Returns, but then we also talked about 12, right? Because I think we had that discussion on the Discord, right? Where it was like, the question was, it was about like power level, and I think you had mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm gonna quote you here, so I hope I'm not misquoting. Like, one of the things you enjoy is like intended mechanics being explored. So like if a boss is like critical health and they start changing their combos, like getting 2 OP ruins that, because then you just like one shot them and you miss the entire mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, it's very much like tilting in the direction of the best playthroughs are ones where fights are close. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's why I feel kind of bad about my Lightning Returns playthrough, because I didn't think the DLC outfits would be so strong, but they're pay to win. Like, it's crazy how good they are. Yeah. In hindsight, I don't know if I would have skipped them, but I don't know. Maybe I would have done like something really. We've never done this before. Maybe I would have done like a video where like showing them for the playthrough, and then reset and did a new playthrough without using them at all. Yeah, like Voxler and Quickening Chains. Yeah, I've been going crazy though with Lightning Returns. I mean, most of our Let's Plays are about an hour, right? Monday's video for Lightning Returns is 2.5 hours. Because I was just playing. I wasn't stopping. I was just going through and leveling up. And, well, I guess technically leveling up. I was doing side quests, which is essentially leveling up. Getting stat boosts and stuff. Yeah, potentially at the end of Lightning Returns, we do another like a new game plus on hard mode, like you were mentioning, and then we start doing Final Fantasy 14 as well as streams. Because that's what I'm doing all these demo discs, right? And I think what's probably going to take the place of those is I'll probably start playing Final Fantasy 14. and that'll be like the placeholder. Also, like, nothing really says if you like that game and feel it went by too quick because of the DLC outfits. Just starting over and keeping both runs. You can do, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I've started getting weapons that are strong that are not DLC based, but the first stepping stone to get those was using the DLC items. So I don't know if I could have won the fights I've won with regular equipment. That's like the big question, right? Also, I will say this. I think the thing that the DLC outfits open up more, and maybe I could be wrong on this because I'll probably know more when I do another run. But I found out a little bit of a spoiler. Apparently, like, if you wait certain days, new enemies show up. Like if I waited like to face Noel like for 7 days, I wouldn't have faced the same enemy. Like I would have faced a stronger Noel. So arguably when you use weaker weapons, it takes longer to complete things. And I would have had to wait more days, and I would have faced harder enemies. Like that's the other consideration I've made when like kind of thinking about it. Yeah, I found it out because I was looking for a picture of Noel for the thumbnail. I just go to the wiki normally to get like the gameplay render of him, but then I read that and I was like, oh, because I mean in my head I was like, it doesn't matter because I've already beaten him in battle, so I can read how people are supposed to beat him in battle. And then it was like, oh no, like you wait certain days and you face a new one. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I had no idea. Yeah, a few bosses, stuff like that. And in my comparisons between this game and Majora's Mask, this is one thing I kind of wish Majora's Mask did. That's fair. And also, honestly, I really like it in a selfish way because it also gives me ideas for challenge runs. Yeah, like can you beat Lightning Returns on the 5th day? With like what if I just sleep at an inn for 24 hours a day over and over and over and over, and I don't do anything. I don't solve anything, and then can I beat it on that final day? Face the bosses I need to face, freeze timeline to freeze it. I don't know. I don't even remember when I got chronostasis because I'd probably need chronostasis for it to work. I've been like not even an hour passes in the game, while like 2 hours pass in real life when I play that game because I freeze time so much. I genuinely think I'm gonna beat the game and have like 8 days left over. Because I think my main concern is I'm probably just gonna get to a point where I don't know like the quests that I don't know. You know what I mean? So like there might be stuff where that I can do, but I won't know like what quests are available. Majora's Mask has a lot of challenges like that. I'm not sure if it's possible. Probably is, since I've seen maybe it's like this, beating the whole game in one 3-day cycle. That's crazy. Beating the whole game in one 3-day cycle is nuts. I'm like vaguely familiar with it, so I mean it's, yeah. I mean that seems like you're basically routing a speedrun at that point. I feel like it does feel like you're just routing a speedrun to me, which is not not bad, like but it is an interesting idea of like how you set that up. What is Lulu's magic? It went up by 4 recently, so it was at 40 before? Okay. Yeah, I mean, even Lightning Returns, like, I mean, I don't think it'd be that challenging, but like, you could do like a magic only run or something like that. I thought about it earlier on in stream, but we were talking about like how I should play through 7 again. Just to get a grasp before I play like Remake and Rebirth. But I was trying to think how I would do that, and I think like if if I did like a Final Fantasy VII Magic only run, that would like nothing in the story would change, but it would be interesting, you know, as a playthrough. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Interesting playthrough that also gets me the story again. Yeah. It really is, because yeah, Lightning Returns mostly like cycles every few things happen on a specific day, but Majora's Mask basically the entire 3-day cycle is one big cycle. Yeah, I could see that. So people go on the dungeon next to halfway through, go talk to some guy that's only there for 1 hour. Yeah, that's, I mean, that just seems so much harder. But also, you could argue that, like, you know, you have infinite time in Majora's Mask, essentially. I mean, it's a 3-day cycle, but, like, you can always just reset the day. Yeah, I've got one quest that I got to keep in mind when I play Lightning Returns today. It's like, I talked to these folks, right? And they said, like, come back at noon tomorrow. Like, it's your destiny or something like that. So that one seems really specific. Yeah. Also, I won't, this is a little bit of a spoiler for the playthrough, but, I failed my first quest. I have gotten my first soul that will not be saved. Yeah. It was unfortunate. Yeah, the whole intended way to play the game is very much like Groundhog Day. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for nostalgia purposes, I love Ocarina of Time, but Majora's Mask is just a much deeper game. Alright, let's burn out the evil eyes. One thing I don't like about having a Cactuar as my companion here is there's this really cool like animation where the Moogle will mimic Lulu's movements when she casts a spell. It's so funny. But Cactuars obviously can't move their limbs, so not gonna see it here. The only thing I don't like about having a Cactuar as the companion is that's not the Gorgonopsid. Fair enough. Truly the biggest L of the Cactuar is not being a Gorgonopsid. Man, I mean, I really should go down and claim these, but they're pointless for what I'm doing right now. I might regret this, but I think I'll just come back to them.
Time to get down.
I don't think me optimizing my sphere levels matters, because I'm so close to the end. Like, we're going to very quickly hit a point where Lulu is just, you know, max sphere levels, nowhere to go. I mean, there's almost no chance of this happening, but I wonder if this agility will give us 2 turns against Anima. Surely it is impossible, but maybe. Still actually hyped that you stuck with this through the entire game with 13-2. I knew it was possible, I wasn't sure like you'd actually stick with it. Yeah, it was one of those things where we talked about it, and I was like, that's the request, so that's what we'll do for sure. It was fun. Yeah. I mean, I did pretty much give in, like for some of them, because I want to say like for Gilgamesh, I mean, I stopped exclusively using Gorgon Opposite, I guess is what I'd say. I started using others. Yeah, honestly, the boosts from the other monsters are just too insane. Like, I was trying to figure out how to get Bravery on my team and Faith and all that stuff, and I just could not figure out how to get it in that game. That's fair. The request is just using him, not exclusively. That's a good point. The pack mentality, 3 dogs both could have worked, but you need to know exactly what to do. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, for me, I'm definitely not. Here's the thing, I think I got better at the mechanics of 13 compared to what, you know, how I started in Final Fantasy 13 itself. But like, I'm definitely no master. That's for sure. Like, there's still like aspects of it where like I'm not sure I'm doing the optimal switch, right? You know, it feels right, but I'm like, is this actually correct? Maybe. There's always a little bit of questioning. Alright, gonna get another sphere level here. That's very good. I think this is the one where we get a little bit more agility. But like, maybe one thing I'm seeing is it seems you kind of stick to paradigm you like and don't like. Oh yeah, I kind of like, I made a paradigm and I didn't really change it up too much. That's for sure. You get +2 agility from 13 to 15. Yeah, I was trying to mold the paradigm more to more for the entire run than I was like specific fights.
Time to get down.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's the way I'm playing Lightning Returns as well, because like I'm building these decks out or these schematas or whatever you want to call them. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build something that lasts the entire run, but certain monsters might be like, you know, immune to certain magics, but I'm not like unslotting Thundiga or Thundara or whatever's there. Like, because of that, I'm just not using that ability. So yeah, I don't know if it's gotten better with Lightning Returns. It might be the same old, same old. Yeah, I have I don't know if this is a smart idea or not. Like with Lightning Returns, like what I've started doing is I've started setting up like 2 offensive schematas and then 1 defensive. So like one that's just for guarding. So if I think the opponent's about to do like a big like attack, I switch it up and then I like do the guard. Because honestly, managing the ATB has been a problem. Like, I feel like I spam out all my attacks, right? Like, I spam out my Elementa, my Heavy Slash, and then I have no ATB left to guard, and that's when they strike me. But if I keep it on, like, a separate build, then I can always switch to that Schemata and always have a guard ready. I return after 20 minutes and there are 400 messages in Fafnir Fang. We're talking about Final Fantasy. But he only mentioned me once. It's okay, it's okay. We start talking about 10-2 Blitzball. You'll be mentioned constantly. Yeah, I think a good Let's Play shouldn't be overpowered, unless that's the whole like shtick. If you're like playing Final Fantasy 1 overpowered, and it's like, okay, well, I know what I've gotten myself into when I quit this video, right? I mean, I've thought about doing like an overpowered 10 run, like doing like a New Game Plus, but I don't know if it's, how do you know if it'd be fun, like for me, you know? I don't know, be okay, I guess, but I just, you know, you just clear everything. I think for a run like that to be fun, it's got to be kind of like 7, right? Where it's like you go through the game again, but it's like on hard mode, and then the opponents are harder too. Yeah. Harder than just spamming Chi-Chu the second you get it? Yeah, it's fair. I never purchased the Final Fantasy 13 DLC when I got the game initially, but I always thought about purchasing the Snow one. To be honest, I probably would have been kind of salty finding out that I couldn't play Snow until I had to play through the Coliseum if I had purchased it when I first got the game. Magic up by 4 again. So initially we were at 40 magic when we failed against Anima. We are now at 48. So the question is, where do we stop? I think we stop here at magic 2. So we go from 40 to 50 and we see if we can win. I think that's reasonable. I feel like that makes sense. An increase of 10 magic. Can we not die? Oh, come on. I could be dead here. Oh, I'm not dead. Sweet. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's right, Jack, yeah. We got the increases we needed. I don't think the +2 is going to make a big difference, but it, you know, nice round 50. Good number. Brutal. Absolutely brutal damage. It's a tough life being a flan here. Oh, something I was gonna ask you, Fafnir. I forgot about Lightning Returns. You had mentioned like enemies going away when you killed too many of them. That doesn't happen for every single enemy, does it? So there is a world where you could infinitely pause time if you have enough EP. I think. Ni no Kuni? Wrath of the White Witch. Interesting. Yeah. I only asked because I feel like I've defeated about 400 Gurren Gotchas, and they're still here. They're still everywhere. Same with Gorgonopsid, actually. I've defeated quite a few Gorgonopsids at this point. Although not nearly as many as you know. I think the Behemoths, or the Reavers, if you will, I faced those, and that was I think I've got the last one, because like it was like big, pink, and violent. It's really great. Might be something we can play through. Gorgonopsid can definitely be wiped out. Oh, I'll tell you when to skip that episode, Fafnir. When I finally take out the last Gorgonopsid. Just title the video Fafnir's favorite and you'll know. One more level. I mean, if we fail this, where's the next magic after that? Oh, pretty soon. I mean, it really is all bunched together. We've got, essentially our max magic is 58, which is extremely low. Okay then. You can maybe get some more here. Okay, 60. What's our max magic? Is it 60? No way. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Bro, are you serious? Yeah, I think it's 60. Without additional spheres or anything like that, it's 60. Dude, that's sad. That's sad. It's funny, after all this like fight with Anima and Seymour and trying to grind through it all, like we're gonna face this Yeti and just demolish him. It's gonna be disgusting. I mean, arguably he could hurt us like with the physical damage, but we could always equip evade and counter if we're like or like fight for evade and counter if we need to. Is there like a committee of the Final Fantasy X challenge runners that debated and agreed on what OSG's like? No, I kind of just said OSG, and I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. But I saw Blitz Ace, that YouTuber uploaded an OSG run of they're doing the, so they actually had a really interesting idea as well, where they're doing an OSG challenge, but they're using all the characters. So like they're not cutting out anyone. It's not like Lulu only. It's every single character is locked to their original grid. So, yeah, I really just said OSG. I feel like that's been a thing. If it's not been a thing, then maybe I made it up. But, yeah, that's the committee. The committee is, I think I heard it somewhere. Yeah, but I think, here's where it gets complicated, actually. Let me show this. Because Lulu is going to get something stupid here. Lulu is going to get something dumb. So let's find it. Where is it? Yeah, here. You could like, this is very firmly Lulu's path. It's bio, and nothing else links to it. She is going to get Nab Gil, which is the I don't know why she gets it. Arguably she shouldn't. But she will. She'll get Nab Gil, and we are confused. We're all confused. No one knows what's happening. But she'll get it, because that's where it is. It's on her path. I feel like you got to barrel through Lulu's path to get it, so it's hers. You know, Lulu teaches Riku a little bit of thunder magic, and Riku teaches her how to steal people's money. It's you know, it's an exchange. Yeah, Ultima's somewhere weird too. Yeah, it's a Kamari only thing, which is tough because he's like, I always build them for strength. That's true. She has a unique quote and everything while using it. It's gonna be a lot simpler when I do runs that are just like Tidus only, but there's no OSG involved. It's like he can go everywhere, but it's just him. Who Waka starts with 19, Waka someone else also starts with it. I actually don't know who that is. That's a good. I actually don't know. Is it Riku or Tidus, maybe? I feel like my spins aren't getting better, and that scares me. I'm still hitting 6 or 7. But my magic is stronger, so maybe that's fine then? I don't know. I hope it's okay. I just hope to not die to Seymour and Anima again. Maybe he's just more lucky. It's fair. There's always that chance. There it is. Plus 50 magic. Well, plus 10 technically. We started at 40, now we're at 50. Let's go talk to Seymour. I mean, what? Nah, it's just HP. I don't care. Or maybe Yevon gives him more luck because he's a person of faith. That's fair, actually. That makes sense. I buy into that canon. But then Yuna would have a higher stat too. Nah, Waka's got more faith and belief in Yevon than Yuna does. I'll say it right here. Time to hear the iconic line. Oh, did I? Oh, here's the thing. Did I,
There you
no,
are.
I didn't. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if I've gotten, like, through all these scenes.
I couldn't be happier, even if it was my own wedding.
Shalinda, you can't say stuff like that.
Now victims of sin will have something to be joyful about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's
Can't put that pressure on
complicated.
people.
Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe.
I actually don't remember. How
She's
different
gone
is
to
the
the
sphere
cluster
grid in the
of
North
trials
American version
with
compared to the
Mr. Seymour.
international? It's got to be different because abilities are different, but maybe we could do some runs in that game too.
Lord Jiskel! A sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
Oh, you can get into battles on the path leading to the temple? I wasted so much time. I didn't have to do everything. I mean, I could have triggered the scenes and then done battles on the path. I guess they didn't want to force you to backtrack so much. Gonna get myself an elixir and an ether. Very, very fun. And then, because I don't think the kid has anything. Why are you smelling the maester? Stop smelling the maester. That's not allowed.
This may well answer a few questions.
Or hear me out. The reason they're fiends is because the Guado summoned them. Seymour had his lackeys go through her bag. They know trouble's afoot, and they figured they'd establish some guards outside the temple.
Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira.
Tidus' lost sibling,
I will
smelling the
leave
maester.
this world soon,
Oh my gosh.
killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I was not wise enough. He has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty.
Bro, you sent him to Baj Temple.
I will
Let's not
accept
pretend like you were not the
death
cause
as
of his
punishment
suffering.
for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be all right?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
That line was hilarious in the Yuna only run for sure. Warren's over there acting big. He's not even in the run.
Stay here if you want.
It's only Yuna.
Come on, Waka. Let's at least hear him out.
This can't be happening.
The developers are not wise enough to make us able to skip cutscenes. Yeah, truly a miss.
What has happened?
No, don't do anything, Shalinda. You're perfect doing what you're doing, which is nothing. Alright, well now that we've done all that, let's save. Now that we've robbed the temple of all their belongings, let's make sure we don't lose them. That Ronso, he... Bavel will hear about this. Yeah. We get it. We know. We're aware.
Kimahri's up ahead. Go.
Right.
Oh, I don't think I changed Lulu's armor, did I?
We will protect you
Slacking.
from anyone. Even a maester.
This can't be happening.
If he is truly at fault, it must be done.
There it is. Let's go. Who are we seeing?
Seymour!
Seymour, I see it. That's what we're going
Please be
after.
silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Make me!
Tidus is the definition of not playing it cool. Seymour's between us and Yuna right now, and not being like, oh, well, we need to talk to Yuna. Sorry, buddy.
Yuna!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What of it?
Pretend
Lady
you didn't
Yuna.
see the sphere.
Certainly you knew of these things, did you not?
Yeah, Lulu doesn't say a word. Kind of a bummer. I think Riku as well.
Why have you come here?
I came...
That makes her a real OG.
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me, then.
Yeah, in a Final Fantasy remake for 10, they would definitely have names and personalities.
What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour. I trust my guardians with my
Riku
life,
does have the special commands in
but
some
they are
boss
also
fights,
my
yeah.
friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too.
All right.
All right.
Lulu alone against Seymour, but more
Mr.
importantly,
Seymour.
against Anima. Can we win? We died last time, but we're different now. We've changed. Gonna protect? Sure. I want to try something funny. That might not be good, but I want to try it. Honestly, I'm not really concerned with Yuna being here because, like, let's be real, we are so strong, like, against Seymour here that it doesn't matter if she's here because we're not like on the crux of dying anyways. So like, I can waste a move to kill her, Seymour can kill her. No matter what, this initial fight against Seymour is a given win, no matter what he does, because our magic defense is like 70 something. Third focus. And we can do reflex as well, but that shouldn't matter. Fourth focus. It's funny, we actually had low HP at this point because we had gotten confused by those Guado Guardians. I'll just use high potions. I don't need to do anything fancy here. Do you want, you can still change equipment? I could. I already changed equipment to the HP, so I feel like I'm in a good spot, but I don't know if that's true or not, right? Like, we'll definitely see as we go through. Just as we're healing, I'd like to also give him a gift. A poison. He's going to take about 600 per now, per action. Welcome to stream, Jamal. Gotta keep HP high so you don't die to a second phase. That is true. That could be a problem. I'm really banking on my magic defense being like just goated, honestly. Because I've got like 74 magic defense. It's insane. Like, Lulu is perfect for this fight if Anima didn't burst through the floor. Jamal, truly a Blitzball fan. I mean, yeah. His magic will increase by about 1.5. Okay, so we'll probably take about just under 1k. Just under 1k per. Alright. We've gotten 5 focuses, which I think carry over to this fight. I don't know. I don't know if we can win. I don't know if we can win. We might need flare, maybe. I wish I could like do a save state right now. Gotta get my thumb ready for the rotations. We did 16k last time. It was very close. Get a 7 on it. Oh wait, I need to check something. No. Okay. There's no action I can take that gives me like a second one. Can I focus? No. You can look at like the pink there where it almost gives me another turn, but it just doesn't quite. I mean, I guess I could. Oh, I've already got magic plus 5% on. Is there anything better? Like, can I? Well, that's. Hold the phone. I've got a plan. I'm gonna switch. Now I've got magic plus 10%, buddy. Seven. That's 7. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's so cooked. He's so cooked. We cook with a 6. We cook with a 6. We cook with a 6. Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was insane. That was insane.
That power that defeated Anima, it will be mine.
Oh. Oh, boom, like happy festival fire. That is right, Shenandoah. Like happy festival fireworks. Get absolutely cooked, my maester. Get absolutely cooked. High potion, easy. Multi-water, I do not care. Anima's woman. That's true. It's Seymour's mom. Sorry, but Anima is absolutely cooked. Let's high potion again. I kind of want to go really low, then throw an X potion. Like I'm just charging my overdrive right now. That's all I'm doing. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we did that. That was nuts. That was like, we didn't even need the 7, but we got there. We got there. I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know if I can finish Seymour off with 1 strike of my overdrive. So let's X potion here. Well, how many turns does he get? If I X potion? Well, I guess I won't know. What if I just guard? Next hard fight will be Seymour too. I think so, yeah. The thing that worries me is we are just on the cusp of the end of our grid. So like how powerful I can be is pretty much been determined. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to OSG challenges, I started with the hardest one. Started with Kamari. And then I kind of went to the easier ones, right? I went to like Tidus, Yuna, like the ones that it's like, yeah, obviously they can win. Like it's not a problem, it's easy. But Lulu, I can't guarantee she can win an OSG. I can't guarantee that we'll survive. I don't know. He gets 2 turns in a row. I don't love that. Let me X potion. I guess I could bio him. That's probably the smart play, but I'm not smart, so let's burn him up. You saw what happened to your mom? I've got the gift for you again. Oh, that should be he has 14k HP, right? Something like that. It's 14k or 8k. He's dead. What if I Fafnir, what if I reflect? What if I have like an SOS reflect or an auto reflect? Or I'm zombie proof? What if I get ribbon? What if I get immune to everything? That might be the answer. Get ribbon. Played 990 Blitzball games. It's a meme until it's not.
Lord Seymour!
Lulu, charge your overdrive. We got one more Guader to take care of.
What?
Get ready.
What have I
Cast
done?
death.
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all.
Death Fury, actually. There's 3 of them.
Seymour struck first. He's the bad guy.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
Maybe a weird question.
No, stop!
If we didn't admit to hurting
Stay away
Seymour,
from him, traitor.
do you think he would have told everyone we tried to kill him? Like, and if he didn't, what could his plot be? Like, because I feel like he might be a little bit of a manipulator, you know? He might come through and be like, you know, like, take me as your final Aeon, Yuna, or like, forsake being a summoner forever, you know? Like, he might threaten that. Because he just wants to, you know, he just wants to be Sin.
Let's get out of here.
Time to ice Trommel. I kind of feel like maybe that's the play. Like, maybe that's what he would do. Like, he wouldn't tell anyone about what we did because he doesn't really care, right? I mean, he at this point probably knows that all the other Macers are dead, so him dying is like, just join the club, you know? Yeah. It'd be an interesting, like, turn of events if we got, like, because you know how they do these games a lot where they'll give you a character and it'll be like, oh, like, I can use this character, like, I can use blank. Oh, but where is he? Like, he's gone. Like, he's fallen in a forest somewhere. But then you get the character later, you know? Or, you know, like, Amalia is a guest, but then you get Ash. So it would make sense if it's like Seymour's a guest, but then you get him. But it's almost like a vindictive way where he's like, he's going to use you to his advantage. It's kind of a interesting concept to think about what they could have done. They could have given you Seymour as a main party member because he forced his way into the party. Man, I kind of like... Oh, man, I actually kind of like that idea. That would be so cool. Oh, wait, what am I doing? This is the wrong one. Right here. Because you've never... I mean, is there any other Final Fantasy where you've had, like, a villain in your party, but you knew they were a villain? You're like, this is someone we don't like, but they're going to join us anyways? You know, a very X-Men Legends kind of approach. Yeah, we just gotta solve this. Hits this peak scene that's never seen again. I mean, yeah, you can get some optional scenes with Trommel, but like, it's not really... There's not really anything for him. What am I doing? Oh, I've lost the ability to use brain cells. Let's do it like this. Hate him because in 10-2 he's suddenly a good guy. The exception of maybe Tias and Orin having suspicions. Which makes no sense. Yeah, I don't know if Trommel's a bad guy though. Is he? He made an incredibly bad call, but I don't know though. It's tough to say because with everything they did to the Ronso, it seems insane to be like, you know what, we can forgive and forget. It's like, can you? That seems a bit much. Yeah, I mean, here's my argument, and I think it's a solid one, and I'm biased because my argument, but Trommel was in a leadership position, essentially, with Seymour there. He was still like in a leadership position, and he was okay with everything Seymour was doing. He was absorbing Guado. He was doing all sorts of sketchy stuff. I don't think someone with that judgment deserves to be the leader to the Guado. I think you've proven that you don't stand on your own morals. I feel like you're easy to manipulate. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. You want someone, you know who you want. You want someone who's shown dedication, someone who's shown that they have like the willpower to like pursue their goals. Someone with high speed stat, someone with high block. You know who you want as your leader? You want Nav Guado. This is suddenly getting too real. It is real, Jamal. I mean, Nav Guado is the best candidate that they could possibly hope for. You want the captain of the Guado Glory, someone who's already led. I don't think he's actually the captain. I think it's like Gira or something. But you want a real professional. Oh, where's the oh, right here. Yeah, and he'd be an even better leader of the Guado. Yeah, I'm really torn on Trommel. that is slander on my good name, Jack Ryans. Don't worry, everyone. Our boy Blitzball Mania led the Ronso genocide the Guado the first time because he wanted to go to Blitzball. Hey, just because it's true does not mean it's nice. Blitzball is important.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before.
What about brother? Brother being the leader of the Guado?
You're not
insane.
Let you go. Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait!
The woods are dying and so are they. This is dark. This has gone terrible.
You mean
Hey!
the Guado? Take care of Guado.
The woods are dying and so are you. Oh my gosh, that is insane.
Run!
Oh my goodness.
You've really done it.
Sure, what do you have? Oh, you have high potions. Nice. I don't know why I'm surprised. You had high potions before. Oh, I got new dialogue.
You became.
I do love in the North American version, you can go back to this temple and not face Dark Shiva, but you can like approach the temple and like I think it's the North American version. You can like approach the temple, kill all the Guado chasing you, and then when you get to there, they're like, what do you want? Like, why are you doing this to us? Like, please stop. It's really messed up. All right, I gotta get rid of someone here. Hey, Yuna, don't look now, but your pilgrimage is over. Just can't run from these Guado with their 75 speed. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been able to successfully run away from all of them. I think I always get into at least one fight. Gazna, Vorj, and Barrack are the midfield captains, so it's 3 for forward. A forward, 3 for midfielder. Oh, interesting, yeah. Lulu's learned overdrive mode sufferer. She's suffering. She is actively suffering. Truly. Maybe we can get away with the Wendigo fight because we have high evasion like the crawler. Like, what if the Wendigo just can't touch us? I am worried that once he gets damage on us, it's GG. I could be dead here, by the way, also. Like, I'm probably dead. Vorj is what Nav Guado strives to be. Gotta poke out an eye and everything. I shouldn't have cast Death on Yuna.
Not here. Not now.
Old bulky man with an eye patch. That's Vorj. Yeah, that's actually the reason he has one eye, is they had to they had to take out the eye because his pass would be too high. It'd break the barrier. All right, let's go through and actually do this proper. Yuna, you're inactivated. You're gone. You're done. You'll never work again in this town. Thank you. Now Guado has 2 eyes and only 65 pass. Truly a tragedy.
He is really...
You have to go all the Blitzball players and choose one to survive in Spear with all the fiends. Oh, I think I've done this terribly. I don't think I avoid him. Oh, come on. Oh, I was so close. That would have been so cool. I don't think I've ever been able to avoid him. That was so close. I thought I had him. When in doubt.
Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you. This is actually objectively worse because I don't get the overkill. It's just cool to do. But you can buy Yojimbo. True. I kind of want to rush the temple again and see if I can re-enter. Like, at what point does Dark Shiva appear? Yeah, bribe should also be based off of like your strength. Like if you're bribing a coyote in Besaid, it should look at you and be like, I will accept a smaller bribe, please do not kill me. Dark Eons appear after you go to Calm Lands. That makes sense. I want to do another like busted Final Fantasy stream where I like mess up the location like I did before. Like specifically I can like here where it says room number and storyline progress, like the room we're in is like Makalania, like this specific area of Makalania, and the storyline progress is 1525. What? Let me actually reload this. That's better. So like I could teleport myself to Besaid while I'm being chased by the Guado and see what happens. I kind of want to do another stream like that. It's got to be triggered by like storyline progress. Like once certain number hit, like dark aeons like appear. So like you said, like when you go to Calm Lands, the storyline progress trigger happens, and then it's time for pain. Do I don't really care to go back to the temple. It's fine. Berserk? As long as you don't cast aim. Oh, you missed? I got bad news for you, buddy. Your two pals, Gonzo. The boss here sucks. Don't worry, Fafnir. I spent an hour and 10 minutes. Wait, did I not? Bro, come on. Oh, okay, they're dead. They're dead. I spent an hour and 10 minutes fighting Crawler when I couldn't use my my magic, and I will evade every strike this boy swings. I'm even casting reflex to get my evasion up. If the bullets can't hit me, the ogre can't either. But I mean, don't get me wrong. The moment he strikes me, I'm dead. Like the moment a fist connects, it's over. He is Tyson, and I am just, I don't know, a small mage with no defense. How did I beat Crawler? I hit him physically. So Crawler took about an hour and 10 minutes, and we physically hit him with the Moogle like this for about an hour and 10 minutes, doing about 20-30 damage a piece. Where the bullets physically could not touch me. 800 attacks and 20 damage. Yeah, Shenandoah is not wrong. It was 800 attacks. I'll do it here too, just to prove it. It's just this. You just do this. 20 damage a piece. Can I poison this guy? Ah, smart. Can I burn him to death? It's okay. He's no Anima. Man, you really believe in yourself. It's over, buddy. Oh, I thought that was it. It's over, buddy? Okay, maybe not yet. If I just say it over and over. I should overkill this guy, though. So I should overdrive. If I was a smart person, I'd just use this trick. Where is it? Re-equip. Re-equip. His HP will be low when he puts up his fists. So the problem when he puts up his fists, to be honest, is I think he become like his strikes become like guaranteed hit. Like they guarantee strike you when he does that. So if he puts up his fists and I hit him, I think I die. I think. Thank goodness. Yeah, I think fists up is lethal for me. No drop.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
I think it's the bottom of the lake, but Sin is at the bottom of the lake, and we're on his back.
We're under the lake ice, aren't we?
Well, if I'm Lulu, I guess I'd say maybe.
Look.
I don't know.
The bottom of the temple. We've fallen a long way.
Didn't know the double punch was an auto hit, actually. I think it's an auto hit. I'm actually not sure, but I also didn't want to, like, test it out. I thought it was guaranteed.
You act first and think later, don't you? I mean, can't you be a little more responsible? We're all depending on you, you know?
A lecture?
No. Just a suggestion.
You should place trust in your friends. But you can't expect someone to protect you all the time. You would do well to remember that.
Is that a lecture?
It's advice.
You not.
Hey, Waka, would you cheer up? Look, we only did what we had to do.
It doesn't matter. Don't you see? I've always walked the path of Yevon. But now, I'm a traitor.
Yep.
How could this happen? Damn.
It's not Riku's fault either.
Yeah, blame Lulu. She was the one who killed... Dude, we were all chilling. Tidus was a little bit out of pocket. He was a little bit mad.
You don't know
but Lulu was like, hey, you want to see a trick, guys? And then burned him to death. That's not our fault. Honestly, we should just send Lulu over to Bavella and be like, you know what, explain yourself to them. We're going to continue the pilgrimage. This is her fault.
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either.
Also, can we power scale Lulu? She just defeated a final Aeon by herself.
She's so together.
Do we even need a summoner?
I guess.
We just need a squad of 5 Lulus to show up on Sin's doorstep and be like, you know what? You're done making trouble in this neighborhood.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
Hey, don't change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Only those who try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Normally abandon Lulu after the first Seymour fight, giving Yuna the 1-2 black magic
Saying
spheres.
I'll never be like
That's
Lulu?
fair. I think Yuna's a higher magic stat, right?
How could you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
How staggered Lulu's development is.
I wanted to confront
Yeah,
Mr.
like once she
Seymour
gets
about
like
his
Gus
father,
spells and
Lord
spells, like she changes drastically
wanted to
with
convince
with
him to
each
turn himself
iteration.
in
She's like
to
pointless,
Yevon's
and then you get like Fyra and Thundara, and you're like, oh, this is really useful.
for
And then
marriage?
you know you get Gut, and you're like, oh, this is really
Yes,
useful. And then
that's what it
she
took.
falls off.
So, what did Seymour say?
Yeah, but yeah,
He
I agree,
didn't
Fafnir. Yeah,
say
after getting each
anything.
tier of spells.
Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough. Dwelling
Problem
in
is, the next time we hit that,
is futile.
we can maybe get Flare, but then we're done.
You don't have to say it like
Double
that.
cast is the big thing we could claim.
You
But,
want to waste time.
you know, we don't
listening
have
to
a
her
ton of
regrets.
options.
You don't have
What
to
is in
say
those
it like
chests?
that.
One is Avenger,
Our immediate concern is Yuna's
and
pilgrimage.
the other is something, I
you
forget,
willing to
money?
go on?
Something?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will?
I need to claim them still.
The
I might have
faith
messed
are
up
the
the
ones
sequence
that
and
give
I
power
could
to
miss
the
them, but
summoners.
I don't think they're that important.
Not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Double cast Flare Ultima is nice.
Sir
True.
Orin?
Yeah, we'll have to rely on Flare because
Count
Ultima's
me
on
out.
Kamari's grid.
We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course. It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Jiskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know?
I
But
like
still,
I like the idea that my
the bunch of
challenges
us
are
going
simple
against
and
Yevon?
that like I just say,
No way.
oh, it's OSG. They say to their sphere grid.
But still,
But doing like
we
an
have
OSG
transgressed
plus all abilities would be
and must
interesting.
face our punishment.
Where like they have to stick to their sphere
must
grid,
go
but then
to
they
the
can
vet.
get any ability in the game.
We must speak with
But I
Maester
don't know. That
Micah
might get a
and
little bit
explain
too
what has
convoluted.
happened. There is no
It would be
other way, I
interesting in
think.
that
I
Lulu
agree.
would still be focused on magic, but she could bribe and
Sir
such,
Orin?
and get
So it is
abilities like
decided.
Ultima, and we could customize
you
her
come with
specific
us?
grid to whatever it needs to be.
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right.
So odd that Ultima is on Kamari's
can
grid and
always
not
count on
Lulu's.
Aaron to
I mean,
complicate things.
Lulu also gets Nab Gil,
Yeah.
and Riku doesn't. So there's a little bit of confusion
and Orin
here.
runs off, and
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey!
We could also do
that's
like an
what friends are
OSG for an expert sphere grid, but it'd be, I think, harder.
Right?
yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Is that coming from the temple?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
He just his favorite word to say is "huh." It really is. He says that all the time. Oh, that's I could not miss that. That's a level 2 key sphere. That's very useful actually. And then yeah, Avenger, like I said, insane.
First time a non-Albed called me that.
Probably because the first time you met a non-Albed in Baj, you pointed a gun at them. But you know, what do I know?
I'm sure that
Jack used to sing this song.
Final Fantasy VI also
Yeah,
has that
over and
asshole on top
over.
of the cultist tower that like one-shots you with
But
Ultima the
not
first time
this
you get
good,
there
That's for sure.
and think you made it.
Another trait you share.
I don't know if I remember that.
What? You were
Did I
listening?
get one shot by Ultima?
Jeez, can't I get a little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
How does Tidus know of the Faith song? Because Yevon likes to steal everything from
How'd you get to
Xanarkand.
Xanarkand anyway?
It's kind of the idea of like when Wakka does the prayer in Besaid, and Tidus is confused because he's like,
I thought so.
"That's the Blitzball sign for victory. What do you mean that's the prayer of Yevon?" Yevon's just stealing all their content from stealing all their content from
If we kill
Xanarkand.
Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
Ends with a really hard fight, and he has like a final attack Ultima. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that got me. Tidus said he knew the song when he was in Dreams Anarkand. Yeah, because it was a song that his father used to always hum.
The toxin, watch out!
So I think it's a song from Xanarkand, because it's the dream of the faith, right? And what do the faith exist for? At least in Xanarkand, they're summoning Dreams Anarkand.
For the first time,
the hymn of the
I
faith
was finally
is, you know,
able to believe it.
something that's deeply tied to Dreams Anarkand. I think so, at least.
You are listening to. What is it this time?
Yeah, because Tidus is just a dream of the faith that got out. I mean, in essence.
Xanarkand.
Oh, it's the song that was sang against Bavel in the Machina War, is it? That's interesting.
You homesick too?
It would make sense because the first summoners were, you know, from Xanarkand.
That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now. Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know. You want this to end. I'll find a way, promise.
I've always wondered, is the toxins like a real thing, or is it like an effect of all the Pyrefly Sin is made of? That's a good question. I actually don't know. Could be PTSD as well. I mean, you build up Sin to be this big monster that destroys lives, and you survive an attack from Sin. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, you kind of see. I want to say you see Tidus suffering from the effects of Sin's toxins after the attack on Kilika, right? I want to say you do.
Where am I?
All right, so I'm gonna do.
I forgive you this time.
I'm gonna probably let the game put
Be good for
Lulu
a
back
while,
in
okay?
here. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Spear's doing no form of science. That's for sure.
Need some help?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you all right?
I wonder what happens if I remove all magic from Lulu. Like if she knows nothing, like she doesn't know thunder, fire, water, blizzard, anything. You think she can still cast anything? Or is the game just crash? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Nice. That's spicy. Sucks to suck, buddy. Hey, you did it, Orin. Good job. Orin gets 7 sphere levels.
The others?
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here.
A back attack in that region could possibly be deadly, like the dog bird drake formation. I mean, I could see it. Yeah, I mean, that could be absolutely insane. So now I got a decision to make. Do I go back to grab these MP and defense spheres? My defense is 39. I don't think it matters. I mean, I got a lot of backtracking anyways. I gotta do level 2 to grab this, but I could also hold off and use a level 2 for these. Let's just go forward. All right. All right. Well, honestly, I think that's going to wrap us up for now. Sorry, a little bit of a short stream today. But we took on Seymour. We took on the Wendigo. Yeah. And then I'm going to try to do another Lulu stream tomorrow. Then next week, due to the holidays, I've got a bunch of time off. So I think I'll try to stream then as well. No Blitzball until Calmlands, yeah. Alright, let me see if there's anyone here I can raid for the stream. But I don't know, I think it kind of makes sense. I think we've... It's not a long stream, but I feel like we made a lot of progress against big bosses. Yeah. See if anyone's playing Final Fantasy. Is anyone in the world playing Final Fantasy? That's Rebirth. Not seeing anyone. It's all right. All right. Well, either ways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. When you come back tomorrow is when we'll be doing another Lulu run. But